Hi, it's Hentis here. Welcome to tonight's Train Sim World stream. How you all doing? I hope you're all well. Sorry, I'm just getting the link sorted out. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, I'm just doing the link, so bear with me. Hello to everyone who's watching. Dun, 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 dun. Right, I think that's probably the link sorted. And just got a post. Sorry, I will be back on the YouTube page in a second. Why is it that Facebook decides to ask you some stupid question like, would you like to add a donation page? You can always do something for charity. It's just like to your post. Oh, Facebook at the moment are doing my Sweden. Hi Mark, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Could be a lot worse, but yeah, I'm here. So actually, I just put this. I thought, what would be a nice way to start the stream? Standing on the up and down lines, standing above the up and down lines, next to the fast lines at Reading, next to the depot. And as I did this, because I had to start spawn walking in where's this place called? I had to spawn walking at Reading depot to get onto the flyover here. There's a 166 or 165, I can't remember what they are, moving into the depot, which he ran me over. That'll teach me for not looking. Anyway, so tonight, I put it out when I did the notification on YouTube earlier on today of what route would you want me to start Train Sim World on. And it wasn't I put a list of the whole route, so this is everything that I've got, which is all the routes there is in Train Sim World, basically, including the stuff that was in the 2018 version, sorry. So, and the route that came out was the Rhine-Ruhr-Osten, I think I said that right, route. So we're going to start off doing a service journey. Start off with a journey in there, so I'm going to continue the journeys there, and then we'll go from there. Which I think the next one will be the Tees Valley, I think, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to head over to Germany. So I'm still intending at some point to do this, just to do this live stream from here at some point. It may well be over Christmas period, so where I'm at work. I'll start it off at probably I'll probably start it off real time. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Let's see how that goes. Right, anyway, so I hope you all had a good weekend. It's, as always, the weekend goes fast. Yeah, yesterday was, and literally yesterday I was busy as hell, certainly. Very busy. Hi, Azu. I'm not too bad. Seriously, hold on, guys. I've got to take a call. Bear with me. Should have left it on. Oh, sorry, I had to take a phone call. So they always phone. Yeah. Hi, DJ Dane. Hi, everyone. Again. Right. Just to clear something up, Mark. I strangely have Leeds to Carlisle, I think it is, on Train Sim on the PC, but it's not available on Train Sim World. So that's why I instantly said yes, I do have it, but it's not on Train Sim World. Sorry. Oh, I do have Train Sim, yes, but because I don't have capture card, I don't have an Elgato. I can't capture direct from the PC and go live on YouTube that way. I'm kind of hoping that this is a little project of mine that I'm kind of hoping I'll be able to do next year, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It's a little bit up in the air at the moment about what's happening. So yes, right. So we're going to do the S8 Hagen to Wuppertal, I think it is. This is the what is this one? This is the, I think this is the 422's stock. So yeah. Actually, I do quite like the settle Leeds to Carlisle, because I've been over there myself from Leeds, and it's really nice. It's quite a few years ago. I can't remember what hall does. Is it a 47? Yeah, I think it was a 47 we went over there with. Got some nice photos. Saw D200 at Carlisle as well, which was quite impressive. A couple of 25s as well. Now this is the one that I couldn't get to work. There's a few bugs I've spotted on this. Right. So just to check, I am on. No, the doors are on the platform's on the right hand side. Now I tried this in the week and I couldn't get it to work. So click the doors there. Yeah, this has got the bug. So we're all main circuit breakers on, or closed. But I should be. pantograph's up anyway. But the passenger doors don't work, even if I put the key in. Let's see that. Yeah, you see? Now, if I was to actually go down and I'm kind of okay, just resting up after a very busy day yesterday. Very busy. Yeah, if I was to go down the train and manually open all the doors, then the passengers would load. Then when it's time for the passenger doors to close, I'd go down and manually close all the doors. But then basically it will still say unlock doors. So yeah, this is. I wondered why I couldn't do it. Hi Alex, by the way. Hi DJ Dane. Hi Zoo. Hi Mark. Yeah, sorry. I didn't really need that phone call, which is a pain. So we're going to leave this one and we're going to do the next one. Also, there's a bug with the MRCE 185. It's the lights don't work on it. I really haven't checked the forums for Train Sim World recently, so I don't know if they've reported it. Kind of hope they have. Right, so we're going to do S-Bahn Driver again. S8 Hagen, we're going to do that one. So we can't do that one. That one's bugged. So we're going to do... Yeah, so we're going to do that one. Hopefully this is a little bit closer to the time. Yesterday was really busy because my mum's not very well, so she hasn't been able to get out of the house. She went out of the house Wednesday, or Tuesday I think it was, but she's not really well enough, and she hadn't been well for the rest of the week, so she couldn't go out. I had to go out. I had to do all the shopping. I was downtown twice yesterday because I also had to pick up a washer for the tap, which the place where I was supposed to go, it was the wrong thing that they had. I had to buy a whole inside thing for the tap, not just the washer. Yeah, and all I can say is God bless Screwfix. Right, let's just put that in there. Hopefully. Oh, you're having a laugh, seriously. Okay, so what am I doing wrong then? Oh, there we go. So I had to put it in forward. I had to put the reverser in forward. Okay. Yeah. That's that makes sense. Not. That's the ball. Sander. Right, wait until 10:01. Got doors. Right, so we're off to Hagen Wehrenhausen. Sorry, my pronunciation of German is not very good. So let me know if you're being hypnotised by the windscreen wiper. Oh. It's going to make visibility a lot less harder to see. Where the sun. Yeah, unfortunately it's pretty typical weather at the moment. It's just raining, which is rather annoying. Wonder why it's cold in here. I left the door open. Well, I'm not going to speed up because the station's just around the corner. I don't care where it stops. If anyone managed to get on, or waiting out there. As you can see, it's raining cats and dogs here. Zoo, yes I do have train sim. But like I said, I don't have a capture device to do live streams from YouTube with it. Oh my god. What routes do I have? Leeds, Settle, Carlisle. I have a lot. The southwest trains route, Portsmouth Direct, and the full Portsmouth Direct route. The Southampton to Bournemouth, Edinburgh. I have loads. Yeah, I whatever routes come from since about 2009 all the way up to 2019. I've got all the routes on this. Hi Luna Twisted, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So visibility is a bit hard to see around here. This braking system on here reminds me, with the noise it makes, reminds me of the Desiro's braking. Oops. Ah, they're alright, they can get them. Oh, early. Oh, okay. Oh. So yeah, this is Ruhrsig. No, it's not Ruhrsig Nord, is it? It's Ruhr Rhein Osten. Which is this is the latest route that Dovetail have done, and to be honest, this is the first route that I've actually liked out of the box. The DLC route that I've liked out of the box. Ruhrsig Nord and main Spessartbahn, yeah, they're okay, but I've grown to like them. But this one, straight out the box, I've loved it. I don't know why. Yeah, West Somerset, I just put that down to a bit of nice to have the locos, the 33, the 09, the 52 and the 47, but the route is crap basically. You're just like, you got loads of I'm sure, is it West Somerset that have the 42? Or am I imagining it? I know they got a few steam locos. Or is it the Seven Valleys who got the 42? TVL, what's that? Is that the Tees Valley line? I like that. That's the one that actually. Oh, I know what I did. No. Oh, I've done it. What do I do? Oh, it did this last week, didn't it? What did I do to reset it? I had to reset it, didn't I? To reset that. Make sure that's closed. Make sure that's up. Oh, you're joking. Was it charged? Ah, did it charge the brakes? Yeah, that's fair enough. And it was going so well. What have I done? There's no other. You can't charge the brakes, can you? Come on. Right. Ah, reset the brakes, that's what it does. Okay. Right. Let's try. No. Oh, come on. What have I done wrong? I know. Doors. Did I shut the doors? For sake. I didn't shut the doors. Why were the doors on the... Okay. Well, we're now running late, so... yeah. Yeah, I mean, the West Somerset Railway, as much as I know a lot of people will like it, but it doesn't really interest me. I just like the 47. Use that you can use on the main line because of the headlight. The 33 you can use on the main line, and the 52. But it's just DTG, they won't move on. I don't understand how they do the thing where locos like go on a certain route sort of thing. It's all this to do with this loco layering, isn't it, or something like that? We need a new driver, yeah. Driver needs to RTFM. There's always a glitch when I drive these. It's usually me. It's glitchy. We're going 57% brake. Right, remember to close the doors. I think it was because I know with this, if you press the emergency brake, all you need to do is just put everything back to whatever it is, and then what am I recording? And then press, just press the old doobry there, and that will reset it, and then you can just go. So it's because the doors was opened. It's like this route. All the locos that are available in Ruhr-Signored main Spessart barn and all the DLC locos I can use or appear on this route, and I don't understand why they never did it so the 47, the 33 and the 52 could be used like on a charter train going into Paddington and be used as a scenario or service. I mean, I know I've mentioned this a lot of times, but I just still don't understand why they don't do it. Hi, Wingsis. Wing Zero, sorry. How you doing? Good evening. I'm not too bad, actually. I'll read some of the comments when I get to the station. It's a bit hard to concentrate and read the comments. Passengers' faces are up against the glass if you look carefully. Dunk. Right, what's this? I like DTG DVD. Yeah, honestly hope that they will go back to rapid transit and add more change on different routes that might along with this too. Yeah, rapid transit is not one of my favourite routes. Although I did go on it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, this is the oh god, what is it? Rhine-Austin route. Oh, blimey, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. This is the one that came out 2 weeks ago. It's very good. It's a very good route. Oh, okay, I'm already late. What's wrong? Oh, so I'm not getting some of the text, so I'm just going to refresh. Ah, there we go. Yeah. I bought the DBR 182 as well. Because you can use it on this route as a freight loco. Doesn't run any passenger stuff. I think they're leaving those routes because they're not even listed as separate. Whether they are going to do them as separate or not, so that people that have just downloaded this or have managed to buy the 2020 version, they don't get them. So they might do them as separate. It may well be that I'll see if this version is about at some point, and I will end up buying it on disc as well. Because the PS5 is supposed to be backwards compatible. When I hit the platform, we'll be doing about 25. There we go. Should be able to stop. Oops. Not judging my stopping distances very well. There's a couple of things on here that's bugged as well, which is annoying. Or either that is just me glitching out again. Tees Valley line is very good, but I don't like driving the 101. I quite like Great Western Express, but it's a bit boring with the lack of freight. We know there's a lot more freight on there. I don't like the Peninsula Corridor route. I like the Long Island Railroad. So I can't remember if in journey mode, with all these other DB locos that I've got, whether the freight trains, the AI freight trains, in journey mode are, you know, you just don't get the MRCE 1852, you get the other locos. I'm sure I did one a couple of weeks on the Friday night. We stopped at Hagen, and instead of going back to the menu, I continued at Hagen. And there was, I think it was is it a BR 155 came through on an intermodal, but I can't remember if that was a journey or a timetable run. So what route for the UK would you like to see next? East Midlands Railway. Yeah. I don't think they'll do London Underground. It's down to licensing. I think a lot of modern day stuff for the UK, it's all down to licensing. That's why they were able to do the for train sim, the Bournemouth to Weymouth route, because the South West Trains, they went for the Department of Transport for the licensing of the brand name, because South West Trains doesn't exist anymore. But it hasn't stopped people reskinning everything, sticking South West Trains on it or South Western Railway on them. Personally speaking, put it in forward. Spellen. I think the line between Glasgow, is it Glasgow Queen Street in Edinburgh, with push-pull 47s. DBSOs, 26s, 25s, 20s, 37s. That would be nice to see. That would definitely be nice to see, actually. So I think it's about the same the route length, isn't it, that they like to stick to. I mean, even in the rain, this route looks brilliant. even though there's no echo on the horn, which they've got to get that sorted. Midland Main Line, yeah, but where from? Where between? I'm not else. I mean, someone will probably say some Wells line because it's got 37s on it, but I mean, knowing them, they'll probably end up doing part of the line between Dawlish, Teignmouth, that area, the Riviera line. That really doesn't interest me. That's what I've got as well for the train sim. All I can say, if you'd all like to leave a like on the video, that would help me out a lot. And sub to the channel. Literally there on the screen. Yeah, one of the freight ones. Trying to figure out what it was now. It was taking me where was it taking me? It was taking me from the yard round the back of Hagen, and I had to go up to a red signal, but I was on the line, there was no red signal there. So I think whether they missed the signal off or not, I don't know. Chevelin West. Was it timetable or turning? There's either timetable mode or turning mode, I can't remember. bit flooded out down this end part of the woods. Oh, guess what? I was going to say I'll miss the station. Oh, wrong one. I don't think I'm going to be getting a gold medal on this one. Oh, wrong one. Where are we? Oh, blimey. Oh, that's where we're going. Oh, we are come through there then. Oh, that's okay. So we are on the main line now, so we might see the odd bit of freight. There's a train on its way because we just lagged. It's probably actually just filling in that lot. I think we're overhanging again, aren't we? Oh no. There's a line above us as well. I think that's a freight, goes into the freight yard. visibility is pretty crap on this, isn't it, at the moment? If I'm right, this one, I was going to say, he goes off round up here, up there, somewhere. I don't think we'll be able to catch him up. A bit weird really that I'm enjoying the suburban stuff on this route, whereas like on the Great Western Express route I'm not a big fan of it, although I have to do it as part of the journeys and timetable modes. I'm not sure we'll see any of the regional stuff come in. Oh crap, hit the wrong button. It's kind of on the nose. I think it was when was it? Late last Friday when I was just finishing off the stream. In the last half hour, I think there's some guy come on and he goes, mate, the trains crash. He goes, just for the bants, just for the bants. I was like, what? Seriously? I didn't, I just like ignored him. I'll sort of run past. These are nice little units to drive, actually. Just we may see something in the yard. But up in front. Face up against the glass time again for the passengers. I don't mind getting virtually wet. Right. Orbital HBF, platform 4. I think this is Journey's End. We've got a yellow coming up. It's the first time I've seen a yellow, I think. Think. It's roughly about a 30-minute run, isn't it, I think? I thought this was it. that one, which is just past us, which is that one there, he'll disappear up on, I think it's this line, that line now, I think. I'm not sure. No, he won't. He'll just go off on round. Oh, okay. Doesn't look as though there's anything moving. Lock the doors. There we go. Just a wee bit of the overspeeding, but yeah, it's not too bad. Just under 15,000 score. The performance graph don't mean nothing really. I prefer something. I don't know why they did this. It's ridiculous. I can't believe people actually asked for this, and instead of we could do with extra scenarios. I'm just going to return the free roam. Cannot drive this service. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. I just want to see what's about the station. Wasting electricity. Right, just want to have a quick look around the station. Because there should be collectibles. I want him to go over there. There's the station map. There should be a first aid one around here somewhere. Seriously, is that it? Here really is there? Wow. Just wondering if that will sit there now. Bear with me. Don't go. Bye. Bye, train. Is there anything due in? Oh, we've got one coming in, look. Will it let me... What platform is that coming in on? What do you reckon? Take this one back? I don't think it will come in, actually. Take it in as a passenger? No, it'll go over on that line there. It'll go over there, won't it? Yeah. That's the old Regio, was it a freight? It's a Regio. With the 155. So it does utilise the locomotives from different locomotives on each train then. That's pretty cool. Oh, impressed with that. Don't think there's anything else down here to collect, is there? No. I don't know how far we can go up on the bridge. We can't. Right, well that's all we can seem to be doing on this one. Quick main menu. Would you like to see a regional one on the journeys? Oh no, timetable, isn't it? Um, 47's. Oh, right, okay. I just want to check to make sure on the journey mode that it's fine. I'm not doing West Somerset. I'd die on that. Oh. I got a bronze. Okay. That don't worry me. I'll try that one again later, probably during the week. Freight driver, that's... I want to do some of them at some point. But then, if you were to go... Well, if you were to go to timetable, and then choose what you want to do, the BR182 say summer clear, I had enough rain. I'm not going to do this, don't worry. We've got 13 available services. Why isn't that working? There you go. So we can do those. I've not yet driven this, so yeah, I might have to get to the tutorial on the thingy. Right, I'm not going to do West Somerset Railway. So it's going to... No, it's not. It's going to have to be the Northern Transpennine. And rescue run. I'm not going to do that one. I don't think it locomotive drive. It won't tell me, will it? What they are. It's either 47 or 45. Okay. It's going to have to be a timetable. So we're going to have a 47. Do you want it raining? Or a bit of snow on the ground? Or sunshine? Snow. Slight dusting, sir. I'd say that'd be cool. Right. Hi, Fortnite Gamer, how are you? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Considering. Right, we're going to do the 70-60 and Manchester to Huddersfield empty oil in the snow. You subbed. Thank you very much. It is absolutely it's appreciated. You're a star. Everyone that subs tonight are a star. Always a star, even. Get my grammar right. Right, so we're going to be coming out of Manchester and we're going to be giving it full welly. Well, we won't be. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit less of a struggle getting up the thingy, up the incline. It's a steep 3% incline, isn't it, or something like that? Brilliant. Right, so we've had Peninsula Corridor, which is an American-based route. We've now had Rhein-Ruhr-Osten, I don't know how they pronounce it, which is a German route. So by all means, in theory, the next route, within about a month, should be a UK route. Right. Thought someone called me. Cab lights don't work. Lights on, just to make sure they're right. Oh, we haven't got a lot. Fair amount, haven't we? 47573. The strange thing is, I put the AWS on. We don't need it because the route doesn't have AWS on it. Oh, you are joking. Oh no! I think it might have crashed. I've gone to access the map. It might clear itself. If not, I might have to reset it like I did. I had to do Wreckfest last on Friday. Just bear with me. Oh, this is ridiculous. So that means I've got... Oh. Seriously. It might sort itself out. Oh, there we go. I think it's where it's just loading everything in. It's bloody annoying. Right, so there's nothing behind us. You should be okay for a bit. Right. Right, let's get going. If you can still hear me over the engine noise, then yeah, give us a shout. Right, it's a 22-mile hike to Huddersfield. shouldn't take us that long, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, he says. So yeah, 47 is one of my favourite locos. So yeah, for the next mile or two, it's going to be pretty slow work. Oh, the HST. Yeah, the HST's okay. Did you see footage of the two HST power cars rescuing the 57 on the Penzance sleepers? There's only an empty coaching move, but back to Paddington, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, that's quite nice footage. Yeah, I like the 66s. I know there's a lot of people that don't because they, according to what people say, they displaced all the classic British rail locos like the 47s, the 37s, the 58s and 56s. But to be honest, the locomotives were old, they were failing, and they were costing them. When you're trying to run a business, when you have a failed train, it's costing you money. And I can understand why EWS did what they did. I know people won't like it, but that's just, unfortunately, that's how it is. You know, if they didn't, you're still getting failures and expensive, more expensive overhauls, and then spare parts would be not that easy to find. Right, so this is as fast as I can get going. I might be able to do a little bit more. See how she goes. The 67s, I quite like them. 58s, I like the 70s. I like a lot of locos. 45s, 46s, 40s, 37s. I'm not a big kettle fan, although I do like the old kettles. They sound nice when they go in. So you can understand why we're going slow, because we're going up a 1.8% incline. That's 58s, yeah. I like those. Luckily we had actually every single one of them visit through Poole before they were withdrawn. We've had every single DBS class 66 down here as well. We've had all the 47s. Class 58 was a good loco, but I saw 58 045 through to 58 050 in various stages of being built at Doncaster back in the late 80s, early 90s. So I don't think I'm going to make this 20-mile-an-hour restriction. What do you reckon? I quite like the Deltics as well. They sound lovely. 50s. I like a lot of the old stuff, the old British Rail locos. It's really good to see him on heritage lines as well. It's even really good to see him out and about, like the GBRF have the 50s, the 250s, which I think is bloody awesome. There you go. So the gradient has eased itself out a bit, so you should be starting to pick up a bit of speed in a minute. Should be bearing off to the right here. There we go. Oh look, there's a 101. God. Tell you what, that looks awful. I don't know what it's doing, but it's the rendering on it tonight is shit. Yeah, I can't drive them. I've got to learn how to drive. Yeah, whenever there's a 47 named up north, a new 47 that was recently named, you know, been named that day or a few hours, we literally had it within the next couple of within the next day or couple of days, we'd have the 47 come through Poole on the interregional trains from up north. So you've got 20 miles to Huddersfield. Made that 19. Most of it will be uphill. Very talkative. Just realised something. Don't need the cab lights on. I mean, emu wise, I quite like the 442's. I actually remember when they started down here in '88, they were doing the test runs. Yeah, it's a bit of a sad to see the 33s and the 4TCs go, but you know, sad to see the 442's go and replaced by the German 444's and 450's. I'm not sure what the maximum. 45, just under. I was just going to say, I'm not sure what the maximum speed for the TEAs are. I think it might have been 65, I think. I wish they'd move that down to the left out the way. I mean, I've printed the manuals out for this as well, and it's very interesting information about the route. Sorry, I've just been taking some pictures. Thing is, I can see the loco swaying and moving around a bit. Oh, so there you go. I've just got rid of the motion blur as well. So that's with the motion blur off. That's with the motion blur on. Looks so much better with it off. Right, it's a little bit of a brain drop. That's why. That's why there was frame drop. How much diesel does a 47 carry? Oh, hold on. I'm not going to make that 15 mile an hour limit. Have I stopped? Oh, okay. It's going to be interesting. That was me not paying attention. I do apologise. Fuel capacity, they can carry 3,273 and 5,887 litres of fuel, I think. I think the 47.7s had extra long range fuel tanks fitted. I think that's the ones where it's 5,300 whatever it is litres. So as with the rear signalled rear Ryan Austin and the main Spessett barn, I have, for this route, I have the 45, the 47 and the two types of 40. Yeah, the two types of 40, different nose variations. So, on freight working, or passenger working, either one of those three types of locos can actually appear on workings. No. When I've come off here, I'll show you what routes I have. I've done this scenario. The thing is, with this route, it's a very nice route, but it's long because a lot of it is all uphill. It's very long. I mean, I think one time I did about an hour and a half run on here. I think it was on a 47. I think it was empty running from Leeds to Manchester. I just find it hard to believe that this route back in the mid 80s did not have AWS on it. An AWS system on it. I just couldn't believe that when I read it. So hopefully getting this to stop at Huddersfield wouldn't be a problem. It seems Huddersfield is like the Huddersfield is like the top of the summit of the route. That's where we are at the moment. That is the very long tunnel. Can't remember what I think. Stalybridge or Stalybridge tunnel, I think. Nice sharp turn there, and then we go through another tunnel here somewhere, and Huddersfield we stop there, which is pretty cool. doing okay for speed wise. There was a bit of screen stars. I'm just wondering if we got another train coming in. It kind of does it with the on train sim as well. Is that when there's another train coming in, the screen there's a little bit of screen frame rate drop. And it's a classic sign on here that when the frame rate stutters, then there's another train coming in. She doesn't say a lot. Excuse me. I'm going full beans. I'm going to have to take a 101 journey from Manchester to Leeds and pick up all the collectibles. Either that or walk the line. Right, so for any new people watching, if you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, it's Hentis D6569. If you want to subscribe to me on PlayStation Network, or friend me, or follow me, it's my PlayStation name is Hentis. And if you like railways, and you have Facebook, and you haven't done so already, you can like my railway page on Facebook called Hentis Rail. Just facebook.com/Hentis Rail. So we've got a 45-mile-an-hour restriction coming up. I don't think we're going to make that. I don't think we're going to go over that. I think some of these signals, there's sometimes the distance between the signals on here are anything sometimes up to about a mile apart. sidings around here somewhere. There it is there. Right, so it's about 10 miles as we enter that tunnel till we get to Huddersfield. This is a very long tunnel. I think it's about 2 miles long, I think. So we're currently on level ground. So I think this is the summit. And as you get into Leeds, it starts getting downhill. You start going downhill a bit. Hi Gaff, how you doing, mate? Yeah, so the speed restriction for 40 mile an hour for that right hand turn has just come up. So it's, the tunnel's about a 2.5 mile long tunnel. Right, just bear with me a couple of minutes guys, I've just got to go somewhere. Be back in a minute, 2 seconds. Sorry. Oh, nice bit of reverb there. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Sorry about that. Right. Ow. Sorry guys, just a couple of things I had to do. Where were we? Crank the speed up. No. Got a speed restriction coming through. 2 miles. So this is that long tunnel I was telling you about. We're about halfway through at the moment. There's nothing coming for the next 2 miles anyway. Ow. Whoa. So I'm going to have to start slowing down for this 40 mile an hour limit. No lights, which is pretty pointless, to be honest. Ah, many a good day in the bloody 47 I had. Mainly because they were, along with the 33s, the 47s were the mainstay of the locos that we had down here, really. Back in the 80s. We had the odd 73. Hi Fortnite, how you doing? This is why you got to slow down, that 40 mile an hour limit there. Cab lights on there. Those logs there, they're part of the thing that you can actually take them up. You collect, they're part of the collectibles. Right, so we're currently doing the Northern Transpennine route. So now, if you may notice, we're on a 1% gradient downwards. Bearing in mind, I've got to get this stopped in 6.7 miles time with a 65 mile an hour limit. So I don't really need to keep the speed up because it's we're going fast enough. We will end up going a bit faster. To come about 3.5 miles out, I'm going to have to start slowing down a bit. So on the YouTube channel over the next couple of months, because of the lack of traffic that we have down through Poole, there won't be much live railway videos going up because it's just basically there's not much down here. I'm planning on probably going off to Reading and Eastleigh for a bit and filming stuff what does come down here, but there's not much, so it'll be more of my gaming videos that'll be appearing. There might... oh, there we go. There might even be Farm Sim making a way on here. Get off my land. Bit of screen FPS stutter. I think there's another short tunnel before we get to Huddersfield. If I just leave it on the initial brake application, we should start slowing down a bit. The knack is to try and stop literally right before the station, right before the signal, before the red light. Just heard some bloody sheep barring. I mean, these would have been nice to see back in the day as well. no, we did have oil trains down to and from the Fursbrook oil well. And it was only, I think it was 10 loaded wagons and 10 empties, but it was twice a day. It was in the morning and in the evening. But then the oil line was there's a pipeline dug from Fursbrook through to Fawley, and they ship the oil that way. So we literally come out of the next tunnel. There's another one of those logs to pick up. Come out of the next tunnel, literally in the station. That we've got a 47, 45. Should be a shunter on the end of this. I think there's a 47 in there. There's a pretty crowded scenario. Station, sorry. get a little bit closer. I misread the signal. HU 101. I thought it was for my side, but it's not. Red light's 570 yards away. As long as I'm within 5 yards, I think. There we go. Objective complete. Oh, blimey. Time taken 52 minutes. That's a bit of a long route. It's a nice route, but it's because it's all uphill, so it's going to be a bit slow. And there's another oil train coming in as well. So if I click that continue, I should be able to return to freeway. Sorry. Just capturing the photograph, video. This one's stopping. Oh, there you go. That's the first time I've actually heard first time I've actually heard a horn from the AI. I've not heard one before. No. DTG, Dovetail Gaming. I was only capturing images and that, so... Right, so what's 47 is? Right. 457. It's annoying because I'm sure there's a way that I can do it where I can just press print screen. So if I was to get back up in here, Service is scheduled to start at 13:10. Okay. The 101 DMU is just about to go. It's all go here, isn't it? So there you go. That's the 47 run. It's the old style 47, obviously, because it hasn't got the old headlight on it. Right. Okay. So just as I said earlier, just for Mark's benefit, I don't have Leeds to York, which is annoying because it's one thing that they don't do on here. Right. So if I was to come out, okay. So the current routes that I have at the moment, I have the Rhine-Ruhr-Osten route, which is obviously we did first off, which is based in Germany. The Peninsula Corridor route, which is based in San Francisco to San Jose, and I'm not a very big fan of it. I don't like it. Tees Valley line, which is another route that's grown on me, which I like, and it's got some nice, what you call it, nice effects in it. The main Spessart barn, which is basically not this one, the main Spessart barn, the next German one. Literally hit on this one, Rhine-Ruhr-Osten, you finish at Hapag or whatever it's called, and then basically Northern Transpennine. Something that I said I wouldn't ever get, which was the Long Island Railroad, which I have got and I do like it. Now the Rursig Nord. Basically, when you arrive at Hapag on the Rhine one, Rhine-Osten one, basically, if you go further north from Hapag station through the yard, you end up then starting on the Rursig Nord route. But these routes, people are saying, well, why can't you bring these two routes together to make one long route? It'd be interesting whether they do, but I can't really see it. So this is another good route. The West Somerset Railway. I like the locos, but the route, you're doing 10-20 miles an hour tops, and you're waiting 40 minutes again for something else to happen. I'm just like, yeah, don't bother with that one. Rapid Transit, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not mine. But there again, I've been doing the station stop one with the BR. Oh God. The BR 442, the BR 422. Then Great Western Express. This was one of the original routes. And also the NEC New York. Again, that's a very good route. And it's literally, if I was to go to the store, it's literally all this down here. I have bought every single route. Literally, basically, because for the game on here and what I show off on the PlayStation, on the streams. So that's why I asked on my community page on the YouTube page, what route would you like me to start off on? Which was the Ruhr thingy Osten one. So we've now done that. Unfortunately, the BR Class 33, the 52 Western, I can't use on any other UK route. I just do hope they sort this out so you can use them. I'm not going to click on any of the routes. You'll be taken to a blue screen, and I'll go to my PlayStation Store page. So yeah. If I was streaming through the PC via the PC, then yeah, you'd be able to see all my stuff on the Ignored. Not Ignored, on the PlayStation Store. Sorry. So there's nothing new on there. Right. I'm going to do. No, I'm not going to do reverse ignored, although it's going to change. Going to do Tees Valley line. Boom, 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 boom. Timetable. Just 37. Right. Drive a train of loaded coke wagons back to Tees Yard for onward shipment. So I've done those so far. Red car all terminal. I'm not going to do that one because that unload a train of coke wagons at Red Car Terminal. That's got a slight bug in it. It sends you. It doesn't set the points. You have to set the points for it. So we're going to do Red Car Kedingley. Drive a train of empty wagons back to Tees Yard for later use. So that's what we're going to do. But before that, I need to go somewhere again. Sorry, it's the point of having diabetes as well, because you have to wee a lot. So I do apologise. I've had a lot of water as well today, so yeah, it's gone through me somewhat. So I like these routes what they put up, these route maps. Northern Transpenline. Oh, that's quite nice. Right, give me 2 seconds, and I will be back. I'll be back. I'm back. Right. Okie dokie. Right. Okay. Service is scheduled to start at. Oh, BBH going off. What are you going off for? Oh, Jurassic World Alive notification. Right. Okie dokie. Right, services rated. Stop at in the location. Stop at location. T-shirt. Right. Okay. Shall we go? First off, what are we on? Oh, we've got a double. Okay. We are empty, aren't we? Yes. Well, I am here. Might as well make sure the lights are on. Right. So we should be sorted. Master keys on. Reverser. Brakes off. Brakes off. Start spinning up. Just use the sander. So turn the lights off. Well, that's the other thing you have to make sure is that the route is set. See there? It's not set. So I'll have to come out and then go back in again. So the route's not set there. Now it is. It's set there. And it's set there. Oh. Set there. I think we have to stop there. Okay, that's cool. So we are currently set. I know a lot of people like the 37, so yeah. Oh, this is the unloading bay. This is another route that I didn't really like, but I've taken a bit of a shine to. I mean, all it is just basically literally the offshoot from the Darlington line, going down to whatever that station is, Saltleaf. No, not Saltleaf, Saltburn. And you just got literally Tees Yard, Thornaby Depot, and this big massive steel plant. Over there. Would be nice every now and then for the 08s to be rotated back to Thornaby, and you get to drive them. I was working on a scenario for the the Southampton to Bournemouth route, and yeah, but I just don't have time for train sim at the moment during the week. I'm not scheduling posts on Facebook. I'm trying to get back into racing on Gran Turismo again. My leg's healing, which is good. Doing exercise on my leg, but my ankle's playing up a bit at the moment. But I've been on it yesterday and today, so hopefully on the next season of off-season racing, I can start racing again competitively. I'll still be no good, but yeah, I'll enjoy it. I'm using the USB keyboard, but instrument lighting, which is that one. Instrument lighting can be found. I think that's it there. No, it's around here somewhere. It's that one. That there's a road crossing up ahead, so blow the horn. Part of the I think the Totton line, is it on the Midland Main Line, the Totton depot? I think that would be a nice route to have that depot. But I'm sure Glasgow to Edinburgh would be a good route, set in the late 80s, early 90s. With the Class 47-7s, push-pull operation on the DBSOs, large logo 37s around Eastfield Depot. Yeah, the odd HST running. We had a pair of 37s run down on a monthly test train nearly a month ago now. I didn't see them unfortunately because they're running a bit late, and I could hear them going through the station, running down the back of Sturt Cutting, and going through the going across over Holes Bay. They were thrashing them over there. Oh boy, did they sound alright. Don't mind a bit of tractor thrash at 11:15 at night. Wakes up the neighbours. There'll be people thinking, why is he going this slow? Why isn't he going any faster? It's a 10 mile an hour yard speed limit. I think the main line's here somewhere, isn't it? It's just across there. Got a yellow. As we pass that, we should have a red, I reckon. a yellow. And there's a red. Stop there just before the red. Main line's over there somewhere. I'm just going to save this, just in case it does go tits up. Or I totally it. You can't welly it straight off the start. I know my mate Ben, if he was watching, he'd be going, "Oh, noob." I thought I'd stay quiet through that bit of thrash for him. And yes, this one does have AWS on it. Part of the yards for the old steel works. I've even done some of the 08 scenarios in there, shunting. love a bit of tractor thrash. Run down to the yard and seaside, but yeah, it's 5.5 mile run. I'm hoping some of you 37 bashers are liking this. If you're loving it, drop a comment. Good old jointed track. Slow down on our restriction. How do you imagine a modern day version of this? Possibly 60s, 66s, with pace and DMUs or whatever they call them from there. I just hit the chicken switch. Yeah. Just set the emergency brake off. Oh, bugger. we're good, we're good. The 25-mile-an-hour restriction is for going through Middlesbrough. This scenario prequels the one that I was going to do, but it's because the track's not set right at the end and it sends you where you're supposed to stop onto the next siding next door to the one that you're supposed to stop. You get my drift? So we've got a 20-mile-an-hour limit. I think this is where we enter the yard. Oh dear. the yard access to T's yard. This is, I think that's the old famous lifting bridge, isn't it? Something like that. That's where we need to go. So this is Thornaby Depot. If we follow this line all the way down here, this is Darlington Station. What's that? Again, this is the yard speeds. You're not going to get very much bonus points. Not very long. Not very long distance that we covered. Basically it's Darlington to Saltburn. What would have been nice is that you had some DLC locos of the BR Blue Grey HST running down Saltburn, not Saltburn, but to Darlington up north and down south. We should get a red after we go past this yellow. Main line's over there where that wall is at the far end. there we go. Job done. Just going to come out of that a second. Continue. And 650. Might get a blue screen. Just gonna head over here. This is the fueler. So you've got a couple of 08s over here and 330s, 430s. 337s? Yeah. 337s. So of course some of these are where you can pick up the tutorials. 37 introduction tutorial. Don't know if there's anything behind this lot. No. And that'll be another tutorial. 3 becomes 2. I'm not sure what that one is. I don't think you can go through these. No. You can't lift them up either. Because then if they had the doors up, they'd basically... what do you call it? They basically have to do the interior. So... can door closed. Climb up the steps. There's a lot to do with this. One day I'll have to run through how to start the 37 up manually. And if we go round here, this is Thornaby, the depot. If you haven't realised. Round here, there's a couple of 101s. Another 37 and an 08. And it's something like of a little bit of a thing. It's like a little it used to be like a little turntable sort of thing by the looks of it. I think I'm gonna have to do it one day to come round and just shove a loco in the pit. I'm gonna have to do it at some point. But yeah, that's the that's what it looks like. It's not very often that you get to, you know, if you want to do a little stop and have a little quick tour of a place. But yeah. I think it's because the reason why it's because I'm broadcasting, I think. I don't think there's anything else. Where are we? What's due in? So we're there. Our train is here. I don't think there's anything else due in. That's the main line here. So this is where we come from. We come from up. Where did we come from? We come from up here, didn't we? Yeah, we come from here. Was it up there? One of those two. So it's a very big area. Very big area. That's Saltburn terminus, and then this goes off somewhere else. I'm not sure where that line goes. But I'm just thinking, surely you could have like interregional stuff running between there and Darlington, and And that there's not that much running on here, just apart from freight. There you go. Just had a 101 flying past. I don't think there's much in that. Nothing much else going. There's another one there. And they'll disappear into the nether regions. 6:49. Well, we might as well wait for this service to depart. They'll have a green in a minute. Watch the light down there. Maybe that one. What's that? Overlighted. Is he running? It should start running in a minute. Okay. Get off. So they're running. I mean, there was 47s allocated to Thornby as well, so they got the driver in there. literally not stopped on these stations before. Obviously you can't get in there. About time they changed that dodgy bulb. Right. See what collectibles are about. There's bound to be something in here. Maybe not. There's one there, look. So where are we? I'd say that's Eagles Cliff we're at. It's Thornby. Well, it could be Thornby. Eagles Cliff. No, we're at Thornby. So there's nothing else here. Is that it? Wow. Oh, can't go any further down there. Can't go any further down there either. It's a bit quiet this time of the morning down here. Ah, there you go. Newspapers. They always put them in a bit weird, in weird places. It's not very often you see the cabinets about. Right. I don't think there's anything else here. How far could... No, I can't go anywhere else. Okay. Right, well, that's it for tonight, for this week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Think about, if you have enjoyed it, subscribing, and like some of you have, and thank you very much for subscribing. Press the bell icon of, so you'll be notified of when I upload new material or I go live again. Yeah, thank you all for joining me and staying with me, and yeah, just I've hoped you enjoyed it, to be honest. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just a little bit tired now. It's been a busy weekend. I wasn't planning it to be a very busy weekend at all. I was just planning it to be a weekend where I just do a little bit of work and get some stuff done. But other certain bits happened, and yeah, just shit happens. If I can do timetable, does it come up with what ones I've done? Let's do the 37 in a minute. I'm not going to do another one, don't worry. Oh, it just comes up like that. Okay. So I've got to do that red car ore terminal. That's basically the precursor to this one. So we're getting on with them. I'm quite enjoying them, to be honest. And of course, I've not even touched them. There's 106 of them. Or 101 of them. Yeah. Darlington to Thornby Depot. Bishop Auckland to Saltburn. Saltburn to Bishop Auckland. Yeah. Middlesbrough to Darlington. So there's ones where they start all over the place, which is not too bad, actually. So I might have to try that at some point. And obviously, shunting wagons with the O8. I think there's one or two of them. Yeah, so Teesside marshalling. So yeah, those three I have to carry on and do some more of those at some point. I didn't say that. No. Oh, I don't want to do that. Right. Well, yeah, thank you all very much for turning up and watching and staying with me and that, and it's really appreciated. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, click like, click subscribe, share it with your friends, and click the bell icon. But more, thank you for your company. Basically, I'm Hentis on the YouTube D6569. No, we're not doing that. Go away. Yeah, YouTube I am Hentis D6569. On the PlayStation Network, I am just Hentis. If you want to follow me or friend me, I'll accept requests. I accept requests, don't worry. Facebook, if you like trains, like I do, it's facebook.com/HentisRail. Yeah, and just thank you all very much for turning up and being with me on this Sunday evening. It's appreciated. And now, unfortunately, I have to say goodbye. So, thank you all very much, and I shall see you in the next one. So, goodbye and have a good week. Bye bye.